wondering what yup means before I decide that it was some version of yes. We'll meet for coffee that turned into drinks because we were both delayed at work. This mid-distant, not very cool, not very intimate cafe that seems perfect just until the time we get there exactly on time. We stop and think, does it look desperate to be on time? So we take a step back and wait until we see the other person approaching and then say, hi, like this is just one of the things in our daily day. We'll go in and we'll start to talk about things that slight acquaintances say after they say hello. The weather in Mumbai, the traffic in Andheri, and then the waiter will interrupt us to take our order. We'll place the order and we'll go back and try to rebuild this conversation that we were having. The weather in Andheri, the traffic in Bombay, and you were saying, and then you or I will say or do something incredibly wrong. Can you take the saying wrong part, please? I'm very proud of my words, writer and all. But I have no illusions that I'm a graceful person. Right, that's settled then. So, you can say something slightly sexist, racist or homophobic, just slightly, while I will trip over the wire and fidget on the sofa making those sounds. Embarrassment will come and settle down with us like those unwelcome friends who turn up when you're on a date. You will charm me by not even noticing, while I will impress you with my intelligent jokes about people who are just like us but who are not us. We'll start to laugh and then we'll go back to this conversation and then we'll start to think, I really like this person so much, before we realize, oh God, this was only supposed to be a drink. Not even that, it was only supposed to be coffee. So we'll go back to staring at our drinks, not coffee, for an entire minute, trying to cover up this companionable silence that we almost had. This time, I will knock over the glass while you say something, or actually you can knock over the glass while I say something like, doesn't beer taste just like piss? That's what you're drinking. Sorry. We laugh a little more, and it's that laughter of people who are awkward together, or maybe we just like laughing together. We really get along very nicely, Now that we've read each other's cues correctly, we'll go on and start to talk about a lot of other things. You see, it's really hard to fall in love over coffee and act like that is not what's happening. We're both trying really hard, so that should take us through the next 45 minutes or so. When the waiter arrives with the bill, he will hand it over to you because they always do that in India. They always give it to the guy, right? I'm worried that you'll think I'm cheap. So I will protest probably more forcefully than I need to that I asked you out, so this one should be on me. You'll give me a strange look and you'll hand over your credit card. And I will know that this has stopped being a fun game of emotional hide and seek. When we get up to leave, you will not hold the door open for me. I'll stop and try to remember whether you held it open for me when we walked in. Not that it matters, I'm a modern woman after all, but still I will wonder. I'll step out onto the road next to you, and you'll turn around and you'll look at me, and you'll be searching for the same thing that I was searching for 2 seconds ago, that crucial 2 seconds that we are now off sync. I'll pull up my automatic smile, but I'm only even charming inadvertently, and your aloofness is not looking that hot either, okay? So fine, this is over. We'll start to look for cabs in opposite directions. I'll get into the cab. I'll turn around to look at you, and then, in spite of everything that's happened, I'll find myself saying, I really did have a nice time. And you'll say, yup, just as the cab moves away.
Namaste.